The Bell Tower Between Breezes, The Listening Balcony. This is a story about three Angelteers who arrive at a hilltop bell tower where everyone is trying to hear an important message through a storm of noise. Their first Angelteer adventure begins when an old habit offers them a blank answer, and they discover that quiet can be allowed. Spider Monkey, Squirrel Monkey, and Howler Monkey climbed the winding path toward the bell tower between breezes. Their feathered hats were the same, their capes were the same. Even Squirrel's little leather pouch still hung at his side. At the top, villagers hurried everywhere carrying bells, whistles, drums, horns, and enormous brass ear trumpets. Spider covered his ears. Is there a festival? A woman rushed past with cymbals. No time! We're waiting for the message. What message? Asked Squirrel. The one that tells us what to do next. Clang! Boom! Toot! Howler blinked. You are making all this noise so you can hear? Exactly. A bellkeeper leaned over the balcony. The great listening bell rings only when the wind is right. Everyone says it carries the guidance we need. We haven't heard it yet, a villager said, so we keep trying harder. Howler nodded. A classic strategy. Inside, ropes hung from the ceiling and gongs covered the walls. Squirrel studied the ropes. If we calculate the wind speed and ring these in sequence? Spider grabbed a mallet. I vote for hitting things. Howler puffed out his chest. I can shout louder than all of them. For several minutes, the Angelteers joined the commotion. Clang! Bang! How? Well, nothing happened. Finally, the bellkeeper sank onto a bench. We still don't know what to do. Squirrel frowned. His paw moved automatically toward the little leather pouch. Spider noticed. The slips. For 33 adventures, a folded paper had sometimes appeared when their thinking became tangled. Squirrel opened the pouch. One last consultation. He pulled out a folded slip and unfolded it. Blank. He turned it over. Blank. Spider squinted. Maybe the writing is very small. Howler held it toward the window. Invisible ink? Squirrel smiled. No, it's blank. For a moment, nobody spoke. Then Spider whispered, maybe we're supposed to listen. Howler looked around at the bells, drums, horns, arguments, and swinging ropes. To what? Squirrel tucked the blank slip into his palm. I don't know. That answer changed something. They stopped trying to know. Squirrel sat down. Spider put away the mallet. Howler closed his mouth, which required unusual concentration. What are you doing? A villager asked. Nothing, said Spider. That cannot possibly work. Maybe, said Squirrel, but everything else is very loud. One drum stopped, then another. A horn lowered. The cymbals became still. Soon, the tower held only the sound of breathing. A breeze moved through the balcony. Spider caught the faint scent of orange blossoms from the valley below. He inhaled, and his shoulders relaxed. No message came from the fragrance. No secret instructions. Just a quiet reminder to be here. What are you feeling? Squirrel asked. Howler waited. Like I've been trying to force an answer because I'm afraid there won't be one. Squirrel looked at the blank paper. What is this for? Nobody rushed to answer. Then the great bell above them moved. Not because anyone pulled a rope. The breeze touched it. Gun! The sound rolled across the valley. Everyone listened. No voice followed. No instructions appeared in the sky. That's it, someone said. The bellkeeper smiled. Maybe hearing the bell was not the same as being told what to do. Spider looked toward the path below. A small boy stood beside an overturned cart, gathering scattered apples. Spider didn't hear a command. He simply went to help. Squirrel followed. Howler picked up the heaviest basket. No one announced that this was guidance. No one needed to. Halfway down the hill, Squirrel opened his paw. The blank slip fluttered in the breeze. He looked at the pouch, then at his friends. I think we can leave this behind. He placed it gently on a stone ledge beside the tower. Spider smiled. What if we need another answer? Squirrel breathed in the orange blossom air. Then maybe we get quiet enough to hear. Howler lifted the basket. And if we hear nothing? Spider grinned. Then we can still carry apples. They laughed and continued down the hill. The bell rang once more behind them. This time, none of them turned around. Miracle-minded practice. Let me become quiet enough to hear. May we sing, rest, and dance our way home together.